Hello, everybody out there in the land of make-believe. This is the holier-than-hell Reverend Bark Me Laughing Wolf, submortal cheerleader to the apocalypse and diabolical minion of good. This is my 10,000-mile RadWagon review. Yep, 10,000 miles on my RadWagon from Rad Power Bikes, 2016 model. Get out of the way, chair. 2016 model. Oh, it's pretty. And I've gone 10,000. Doink! Oh my goodness. It doesn't say. Dear, I'm a lying liarhead. No. Come back. I'll tell you the truth about it. There's math involved. Apparently, I had to calculate. I was told there would be no math, but apparently there's math. So what happened was I was riding along at 6,213 so miles, and blip, the odometer zeroed out. I was like, hey, what? Oh, hey, no, I haven't gone zero. That's ridiculous. So I got on the internet and I said, hey, my thing's zeroed out. They said to me, the zero's out at 10,000 kilometers. You silly American. Puh. So it made sense. So I had to do the mathematics on it. Looks like that I needed another 3,786.2 miles to get to 10,000 miles, and I am at 3,751 miles, leaving me with like 35 miles to go, and I'm going to bang that out on Monday. So bite me, 10,000. I'm at 10,000, suckers. Yep, what's that mean? I win electric bike riding. Yay, I'm the winner. I'm the winner. No, I think that I am the leader on the RadWagon, the Rad Power Bike. I haven't heard anybody going as far as I have on the Rad Power Bike, so I'm taking a sticker. I'm getting a gold sticker for this. I'm going to put a gold sticker patch right here. It says for my 10,000 miles. Right there, a little gold star. Right there. It's going to be a sheriff's badge. Shut up. I don't know what from movie which yet. I gotta figure it out. So what's gonna do? So I'm gonna do my review. I'm gonna review the whole thing, nuts and bolts, tail to nose. And so what I'm gonna start with? I'm gonna start with my story. My story. I gotta sit down for this. Hi, I'm Park Me Wolf, and I am an electric bicycle rider. I have been riding an electrical bicycle for over 2 whole years now, with a daily commute averaging 40 miles. I needed an electric bicycle because I had health issues. Problems with my back and my lungs. So I found myself, after having gone through physical therapy, in a lot of pain, and I could not ride the bus any longer and needed to get a bicycle. But I live in the Pacific Northwest, and therefore there were a lot of hills. And due to my heavy smoking and the staples in my lung, I found it difficult to ride up hills that go straight up like this. I gotta go. Take my hand. I don't want to do it. So I found out that first I was going to get one of them motorcycles. But my friend said, no, you'll die. You'll die if you get in a motorcycle, and then you'll be dead. And I was like, all right, fine. All my friends, I said, well, then I'm going to get a bicycle. They said, go ahead. Okay. Whatever. All right. So anyways, so then I had to find an electrical bicycle that was affordable and suited my needs. And this is how I discovered the RadWagon Rad Power Bike RadWagon bicycle. And it was within my price range, which was like tight at the time. And also, it fit my needs. It had the cargo space on it for my hauling the stuff. I'm a bit of a hoarder. So I can haul my things, and it got me to work in the same amount of time as the bus. So I bought the bicycle and started to ride it, and immediately my back pain went away. It's from the pulling or something. I don't know. It's from the posture. I popped it back into like immediately, like within a couple of days. I'm not saying you'll have those results. And in addition, my body shape changed. Somebody told me that. I know. Apparently, I'm healthier. I'm healthier physically. And now this has been over the last 2.5 years. I did break my thumb, so I did not able to ride the bicycle during about 6 weeks. The recovery from that, and then the first winter I did not ride because I didn't have the rain gear and the cold gear and just the crappy weather gear, which I need all. You need all three. You need all three in the Pacific Northwest. You need the rain gear, the cold gear, and the crappy weather gear, and then they have to be interchangeable. You got to carry them all. You got to carry them all. You can't just carry one, because what if the other one happens while you're in mid riding? You could be riding through summer, and then a hailstorm comes at you from below. Comes at you like this. I don't know. Where does it come from? I don't know. We get sideways drizzle. Oh, hey, where's the drizzle coming from? I don't know. This is omnidirectional. We get omnidirectional weather. So whatever the case is, bring it all. Just bring it all. Just don't bring an umbrella, because you look like an idiot. People point and laugh. People point and laugh. Just saying. Go ahead. We like a laugh. Go ahead. Bring your umbrella. So, riding the bike, physically I'm better, and emotionally I'm better, because I can't drive a car in this town. I can't do it. It makes me crazy. I mean, like crazy, like really crazy. So I don't drive a car, and I can't ride the bus because, first of all, it bounces up and down. So I just don't. So I like to have some. I'm gonna ride my bike. As far as the weather goes, I have to just stand in the rain. I go where my first bus stop isn't even there. Isn't even a sidewalk. So I'm just standing next to the street on just a patch. There's a post says bus on it, and when it's raining, I just stand in it. So I don't care if I'm riding. I'd rather be riding. I'd rather be getting to work than just standing in the rain for bus that is inevitably going to be late. So the transition was immediate and effective. I went from not having ridden a bicycle in since 80 something, I don't know, 89 maybe I rode a bike, till 2.5 years ago. So and I rode, as soon as I got the bike, I started riding immediately. I rode for weeks at a time without taking any breaks. And the other breaks I did take was when I didn't have cold weather gear, which is expensive, and it took me a while to build that up. And what? Oh, broke my thumb. I couldn't ride it. It's broken. Anyway, so that's the story of that's my story. That's my bicycle story. That's my electric bicycle riding experience story. Been hit a few times. If you really want to know what happened, I got a helmet cam and I putting it all in my videos. So if you want to see any of that, I've been hit. I've gone through some wild storms. I've seen some beautiful things. I've discovered all sorts of things about bicycle parts and accessories that I did not know about. I'm learning a little bit about the electric bikes themselves. I'm planning on building a new bike, and so I'm trying to learn about the batteries. It's so complicated. It's so just outside of everything else. Like, it's not the things that I need to learn to be able to do work on my own electric bike are not applicable to any other realm of hobby. So I haven't learned anything in the past in my other hobbies that's applicable to this, and learning this, I can't see, in the future to be able to I can apply this. It's just very particular information. She want to get into building batteries, or this battery stuff. It's really complicated in the electronics of the whole thing. I'm understanding the watts. I understand watts. I understand volts. I understand mid drives versus hub drives, and a lot of the just simple stuff. But when it comes to just the mathematics that it involves, and to figure out what battery is better than another battery, if it has this many amp hours and that many UHs, and then it's at this many volts, but then it all depends on the controller because huh. Oh, what happened? What was I talking about? Oh, it's you guys. Hey, let me show you my bike. This is the RadWagon Rad Power Bike, model 2016. I got it, and when I got it, I liked it, and I rode it, but then there was a bunch of stuff that I wanted to change out immediately. So this little bike has made my life infinitely better, and so any complaints I have about it are they're just my little quirks, and some things I don't like about anything all the time. I'm a little grumpy. So, but having said that, this is an awesome bike. I really enjoyed it. If this is the amount of money you have to spend it on this bike. Spend it on this bike or a Rad Power Bike, because they're good. They're good bikes. And apparently, any problems you might have with it, if you got your warranty, they'll pretty much figure it out immediately. I had special problems. I had special problems with mine. And there were some issues figuring it out. But apparently everybody else is pretty happy with if they have any issues. So having said that, when I first got it, I didn't like my seat. So I got a different seat, not this one, and I didn't like that one either. So I got a Cloud 9. And it turns out everybody's getting Cloud 9. It's a nice seat. So switched out my seat real quick. Okay, and then I got bags. I got pannier bags, and I got trunk bags, and I got another trunk bag, and I got a cargo net, and that was all good for carrying my stuff. But also my battery, I wanted to go wherever I wanted to go at whatever speed I wanted to go at, and so with all the hills, I needed a second battery. Therefore, I got a second battery. So I got a spare. Right? Run those. When that one runs out, switch it to this one back and forth. Which I actually run them both. I go 40 miles a day, lots of hills, so I end up using them both every day. So they each have about 5,000 of my 10,000 miles on them. What else did I do? Oh, I also I kept kicking. They had a stock fender on it that had a stiff lip on it here, and I kept kicking it and jacking the fender out of place and rumbling all the time, because it's real tight, you know. So I got these fenders, and it stopped happening. And then I painted them. Ooh, glitter blast, Krylon glitter blast blue. I like it. It's dirty, I know. So what else did I get done? Oh, 5,000 miles. A lot of stuff went bad. A lot of stuff went bad by 5,000 miles. I had to change out the rear cassette. I had to change out the bottom bracket. I had to change out the front gears. I think I changed out the front gears. The front derailleur is the same. Rear derailleur is the same. Oh, and then the trigger. I went with these triggers. I went with these trigger shifters, much better than the stock shifters that they came with. I wish I had done that like immediately, because that got frustrating. I shift a lot, and the shifting was tricky with the stock shifters, and I kept popping. Cable kept popping. It was issue. I don't have any issues with these trigger shifters. If you got the money, just upgrade right away. Get rid of your headaches. Got a much better light. If you're gonna ride after dark at all, get a light with some lumens on it. This light's cute, but nobody's gonna. You can't see by it. You can't see by it at all, and people can barely see you. And I'm all about being seen. So down in the video on my channel, there's a 5,000 mile review, and that'll show you my shifter change and all the stuff that I took it to GHY Bikes in Renton, and my guy Kyle walked us through everything that he did to it. Just got a new tire on it yesterday, rear tire. I've gone through several tires. I've gone through 2 changes now of the rear cassette. I've gone through 2 changes of the what do you call it? The chain. The chain here. Yes. Ooh, goodness. And that was just through wear. I wear it down, man. So I'd say it seems for me about about every 5,000 miles, I have to do a substantial overhaul, cables, chains, gears, anything that has, that has a lot of movement or friction. The motor, solid. I have not had a single problem with the motor. Periodically, I'll get this louder hum. And I've been told that it's a harmonic imbalance, and you just got to tighten up some of the screws. Go on the internet, ask the guys; they'll tell you how that works. So every once in a while, I'll get a hum, but it goes away if I fiddle with it just a little bit. Otherwise, I can't do any of my own work because my torso doesn't move real well. So I have my bike guys do all my work, oh, wow, I think that's it. What else did I do? Got bags on it. I am now ready for a faster bike because this bogs down on hills. Gets down about 4 to 6 miles an hour on hills if you have it at the proper setting because you're not supposed to go over 500 watts. Technically, the manual says don't go over 500 watts if you are going up a hill of 15% grade or more. So I have a lot of those hills. I just keep it at PAS 3 and that pretty much keeps me about 550. But I hit those long. I got a hill that's like 1.5 miles, and it has like 5 different grades as you go up it, right? So I'm running through my shifters, and I got it set at PAS 3. I'm juicing my watts, and I'm at 6 miles an hour, and it's slowing me down. And I got the rain in my face. I don't like it, so I'm getting a faster bike. I'm going to try to do a bike build. I would love to keep this bike. If I can, I will. I kind of need the money, though. The bike is going to be expensive. So probably what I'll do is build the other bike and then keep this one for a couple of months until my new bike has proven itself as a reliable commuter. Then I'll probably put this one up on the Craigslist. I'm hoping to get $1,000 for it with the upgrades, 2 batteries. I'm going to strip my butterfly handlebars off, and I'll probably get a new Cloud 9. So I'll leave them the Cloud 9. I'll give them handlebars from some other bike. And and I'll put the first thing I did was I pulled off these running boards. The bike originally came with a metal frame, wood slatted running boards to help keep but I didn't have anything hung down that far. I don't got no kids riding on it or nothing, and they were extra weight, and I kept kicking it, and they bumped on doorways. They were a pain in the ass. They had to come off immediately. So if you don't need them, you get this bike. Just take them off, set them aside. I'll put them back on when I sell the bike. So what else is that? Oh, I lit it up. Light this bike up. Because if you're riding at night, you need to be seen. It's a big bike. You're going fast. And that is it. A bike has made my life so much better. Really has. Electric bike. And I'm a pessimist. I'd love to just tear it apart and say, oh, it's too much, and I've had to get fixed. I've had to get it fixed a lot. I have to go in, once a month and have something, at least diddly done with it, if not major. Every 5,000 miles, something major. But, every few months, I got to put a couple $100 in it. But so what's that bring me at? That brings me at, let's say I did $2,000 altogether with the bike and the battery with the original purchase to make sure it was all running good. And then after that, I probably put another $1,000 into it in just replacement parts and buying accessories and little things, getting the tires true, getting the tune-ups, that kind of stuff. So $3,000 altogether. I've had fairly reliable transportation that has made my life better. I got on this bike and my life immediately became better. So I can't complain about that. I can't complain about the price of the bike, and I certainly can't complain about the bike itself. I've enjoyed riding it. It's very, very heavy. I'm getting older. I want a lighter bike. I want a quicker bike. I'm gonna switch it out, but so far this bike is it's done me right. Oh, by the way, bike's name, Bikey McBikeface. Bikey McBikeface. Thank you, Bikey McBikeface, for making my life so much better. And that's my review. That's my RadWagon 10,000 mile review. And thank you guys all for watching my videos. If you guys have all watched my videos, and if this is the first video you guys have watched, watch my other videos if you want to. I got accessory videos and videos where I get hit by cars. That's always fun. And I fall and I swear, I'm grumpy when I get hit by a car. So watch my videos. If you're looking at a Rad Power Bike, I can't be more enthusiastic about these being the right bike for the right price. If they had it available, I would have got the Rad City instead, because I haven't used the cargo as much as I would have. I believe that the here, let me show you. I think that the Rad City stops about here, and that fits on a bus rack. This extra space, I went camping once. I used it, blew my tire, never even made it. Never even made it. You can watch the video on that. That's a fun one. That's a great one. So the extra cargo, I mean, unless you really need it, unless you're unless you got kids and groceries and you like to go camping and you're going to really use it, yeah, get the Rad City. I'd say get the Rad City. It's a sweet looking little bike. But this bike has done me well. Good bike. Good. You're a good bike. You make bike face. Okay, you guys, thanks for watching. Ride safe. Be seen.